Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Hollywood Animal. We've got Gary Trotter and the Alchemist Rock is currently our first trash movies to have ever hit the actual cinema. So it's going to be very interesting to see how does this progress from a money-making perspective. I was also told to kind of keep an eye out on my condition for my buildings here. I think we're fine. I mean, like everything's at like 50%. Like, it's going down. It started at 75. But it's been... When did the game start? Like 8 years ago? And we've only lost like 25% condition on most of our buildings? I think we're fine. I bet we could get to the end of the game and never have to rebuild anything. So, you know, probably by the time you get to Act 2, whenever that drops. Oh, nice. Thrilling Chase is back. Linda Clark's back. Welcome back, Linda. We have some writers that are not doing anything. Felix, research something. Theme. Because we need curse. That's the key. We would like to get curse back for the trash element manufacturer. 4 dudes writing, 2 dudes researching here, 1 guy researching there. So we have 7 writers busy. Professor, yes. Not bad. $7.8 million. And then 2,500 at the end there. Yeah. Okay, let's run it back. 2.5. Not enough theaters. Apparently I need more theaters now. What the heck? 15 and 1,000. Go. I bet you can make $329,000 back. Dude, we're just raking in the cash. It's crazy. A lot of good suggestions for trash movies. A lot of good people pointed out about the protagonist redeemed finale is a Christmas movie theme, and I've totally spaced on that, but that is very true. Like Scrooge, that's the whole point of the what the hell is Annoying Suitor? That's an amazing side character I haven't seen yet. That's so good. Robot plus Annoying Suitor. Is it an annoying robot boyfriend? Oh man, I gotta focus more on trash elements, man. Southside Slayer. He's not who you think he is. Oh, I also was inspired by the last Pollux Awards. I forget the name of the opposing studio's movie, but it was basically like an outline for Jack the Ripper the movie. And I was like, I could do that, but better. But there's a couple things I need before I make that. I need to get Victorian England, and maybe that's it. But it's gonna be a detective movie, and it'll be pretty sick. You are down to 300 screenings at the end. I think Wake Up Killed Guy has finished. We don't want to spend money. We need to save our influence points for future things. Really? An A and an 8 and what on earth is happening? Thank you. Thank you. 5 stars from the Bone Grinder. 4 stars. 4. Okay, so screw these 2. Obviously, the Sword of Christ hates everything I do. But what were you thinking, Earl McKinney? What the heck? This is a good movie. It's got a stale element, but so do all of my other movies. You're just lucky it's not rotten. Uh-oh. Oh, we didn't put anything on Search for a Killer or a Sheriff. That's pretty sick. All right, Xenia, Badass Lady. 8 stars. There we go. Xenia has a sword. She's maybe it's in the scabbard. I was gonna say she's holding it by the blade, which is a little crazy. But if it's in the scabbard, that's no problem. Okay, well, how are we doing this now? Do we want to overlap even further? I guess, yeah, 30,000 hasn't been such a detriment. And then, oh, whoops. And then we go 20. That's a 2, not a 20. There we go. And then 15, 10. Good. Now, the thing is, I do need to go get some more theaters because if we're running at 30, 20, 15, 10, there's no space for anybody to run back a second time. So we need like a little cushion. Oh, we've actually like burned through all of our backlog. That's crazy sauce. All right, well, never mind. We'll just push Xenia out. You can come out on Halloween. That's kind of fun. We'll have a gap here. But I guess if that's the case, we might as well like run you at 35 or something. We don't want to short ourselves. Boys. Okay. Pure Zola. Spice Mice. Nate Sparrow. Spark? Yeah. Swap out Spark for VN Pascal because it's cheaper. Yeah. Go! Give me some tricks. Nice. Second trick? No. Yeah! This is probably why I'll never go past to having 2 tricks, at least until I've researched literally everything else. Because if I have no people that want to do tricks, we're just gonna... What? Fumble Murder Beautiful dropped in post-production? I'm devastated. This one is good. I like that poster. I can't believe you've done this to me. All right, it's a Thanksgiving movie now. And we'll just run it back. Until we have like an overlapping backlog. There's really no reason to overlap the way we did before. Other than if you wanted to try and force them in this calendar year. To try and get ready for the Pollux Awards, essentially. Men love Drop Dead Gorgeous. You heard it here first. Not for girls. Okay, so then you like that? Or maybe like this. Because I don't think you include young men and young women in your advertising as much. I think the bottom or the top 2 are adults only, and I've unfortunately I think I've kind of been misleading people that those top 2 are good for young men and women as well, and I don't think that's true. Maybe it is. I wish they were a little more straightforward with like what each of the advertising like options is good for. %. Okay, this is crazy. All right, for a 5. The funny thing is, Gary Trotter is not particularly less expensive than my other movies. Like, if you look at my, like, Drop Dead Gorgeous, for example, wasn't that like 1.7? It's not particularly cheap comparatively. It did make a lot of profit for a movie. I think the part of it is I need to lean more into the speed of trash movies. So anyway, 29% of 7,000. I did myself no favors by looking at the distribution for this thing, but I think we just do 3,000. It's less than 3,000. That is too much. But this isn't gonna shortchange anything, so I'm fine going a little overboard. I guess what you lose out on is renting those theaters out. But it's water under the bridge. It's chump change to me. Does not matter. It'd be kind of nice if the advertising for trash movies was less too. It's like you're not advertising to the normal American populace when you're doing these trash movies. Son of the Fatherland. I don't even know what happened with this movie, but it made $10 million, which is kind of nuts. Like, what are these numbers? Like, I'm just gonna end distribution. I think something went horribly wrong there. Oh, we got our writer back. I'm reticent to research more. Frank Carpenter won the election! Huzzah! Thank God. What do you mean limit the number of screenings, you bastards? Well, you're upset I'm crowding you out because I make so many movies and they're better than yours? I'm furious. Limit the number of screenings per film. Obviously, we're gonna vote this down, but I need more influence points. I don't know if I actually have enough influence points for this. Oh, fudge. Uh-oh. Oh, you screwed me, Herbert Ford. Well, in that case... Did the Daniel... Yeah. We can work on the next Daniel Drake's sequel, right? Let's see here. Story Workshop. Sequel. Where is the last Daniel Drake that we did? Here it is. What do you mean sequel in progress? Who's writing that one? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's the one that's hidden. Daniel Drake and the All-Seeing Eye. That's such a good title. Don't at me. We should make an Arthurian legend, though. What should we call it? Oh, we could do the. I don't think this film will do well, but we could do Boa's search for the religious chalice. Damn it. Search religious. I need religious chalice. Religious chalice has religulous. Religious chalice has to be in this title. Bonte Boa's. Why does it keep changing that? Bonte Boa's Journ. Is that a word? Journey? No, I can't put a space in there. Journey to the give journey for what is happening, man? Bonte Boa's chase for the boy. Holy. What's another word for holy? Immaculate? That's way too long. Journey for... We'll just say holy. Because I can't think of a shorter word to fit in there. Way to go, Monty Python. Did you have to have such a long title? They took quest, which is difficult to replace because it's only 5 letters. All right, it is a comedy adventure movie. It does take place in the Arthurian legend. The protagonist is a knight, a king, really, but a knight. There's not really a singular antagonist in the entirety of the story. There's a lot of like weirdo characters. Like there's the Black Knight who gets his limbs chopped off. There's the Knights of Knee. There's the Bridge Troll Man. There's the women that try to seduce Sir Galahad. You could claim that you could claim that Sir Lancelot is a bit of a villain. Maybe we say just Vengeful Spirit is in existence here. So supporting character. Oh, there's some good ones in here. Key Witness, Rival, not really. Wizard, there is a wizard. Merlin, I don't think Merlin's in the quest for the Holy Grail now that I think about it, but there are other wizards for sure. There's kind of damsels in distresses. A couple of them, in fact. There's a long journey. That's a big deal. There's a search for treasure. Hunt for treasure? Where is that one? Treasure hunt? Not really a wizard war. Like there's some magic that goes down, but not really. We'll just say jousting tournament because that just kind of vibes like the whole knights in shining armor fighting and all that jazz. And then the finale is the protagonist goes to jail. Where's that? He doesn't die heroically. There's no protagonist goes to jail. I guess we could say dies heroically just because that's the closest one to going to jail. Good job, me. Romance. Good job. Good luck, sir. I have no good answers for you. Yes, Radioactive Man and Fallout Boy is going good. Let's start the post-production. I think the next new... Hold on. 13 days from now. I think the next new garbage movie I'd like to work on will be... I don't know why this one is faster than the other two, but I'm trying to lead into how fast could I make a garbage movie. But I think the next trash movie I want to make is a zombie movie. I think that'll just be simple and easy. All right, we were down to 130 screenings at the end of Professor Yes. I think that's the end for you. And we do have to make a sequel. I gotta start writing down the sequels I need to make. So we got Gary Trotter. I got my notebook here. Gary Trotter, Professor Yes. So those are two good sequels that need to come out here. This is not great. Oh, they're countering each other. Oh, okay. I'm glad I'm not alone. I think I have to yeet all of my... Wait. Limit the number of screenings per film. I would like to vote against this. And I'm gonna put all of my weight behind this, even though I don't think I have to. You fricks. You fricks. No! I hate the Gerstein brothers. There was literally nothing I could do to stop that. Well, fine. Kick me out of the frickin' code, you assholes. Why is that even in the game? It's just annoying. Where is that? Where is this frickin' thing? Yeah, limit film. No, and it's not limit film budgets. Where is it? Vote to overturn. That must be this one. Yeah, number of screening per films. That's annoying. Well, we're gonna get booted immediately, so... Because, like, how many screenings have we scheduled for everything so far? I'm a little peeved by that one. Cause like, what's the point of limiting all the screenings? Like, obviously I know the other theaters can't compete, so that's why they would limit the screenings. Well, that's just unfun. Like, it's not like you can push people to go see the movie in a different week. Nice! 7 out of 7 for Daniel Drake and the All-Seeing Eye. Well done, Lester Bush. Well, let's have him work on the Professor Yes sequel. A multi-bend. Does Milton Baines have to be the cinematographer here? Let's give it to Andrew Strickland. Oh. Nope. There we go. Couldn't source a waterfall in California, huh? I think I've made that exact same joke before. Sounded very familiar when it came out of my mouth. You. There we go. Damsel in distress. Obviously a Vivian for sure. Then Wanda, then Edwin. Pretty solid film. And we still have Homer Barnett as our intrepid James Bond. The South Side Slayer. Am I gonna get in trouble? Hold on now. This is actually kind of interesting to pay attention to. Now, I know the South Side Slayer, like, massively underperformed anyway, because it's 36%. But, like, if I ran all of these at 10,000 theaters anyway, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Which is kind of interesting to think about. So maybe I don't freak out about it as much as I did. And then we don't go above 10,000 screenings and just see how that shakes out. Are they not gonna yell at me? Like, do I get like a grace period while we sort out the theater problem? Melee extraordinaire. All right. I realized I saved my best editor for a trash movie now. I think we just pick the fastest ones. And then our next trash movie we're gonna write here, the whole point is to see how fast we can punch it through the system here. So Lester Bush, you're the guy. You're gonna write our first zombie movie, and it's gonna be a trash movie. We're gonna call it The Eve of the Alive Deceased. And it's gonna just be pure horror, I think. There's not really a whole lot going on. I think it's set in an American town. I've never seen the original Night of the Living Dead. We're gonna say we'll say the main character is a cop. And then the antagonist is the undead. And then I thought I took you out of the code. Apparently not. We should probably do that before Battle Royale hits the big time. But we also don't have any influence points right now because I yeeted it all at trying to stop 10,000 screenings. So, oops. Where's my trash elements at? Or no, they're just mixed in with the thing, right? Yeah. You're not a trash element? Surprising. What are my trash elements? Hold on. Send to the archive for a second. I need to revisit my trash elements here. Trash. That's it. Okay. Huh. I'm drawing a blank now because I'm like, apparently zombie movies aren't a trash element. I don't know why I thought the zombie was a trash element, which doesn't make any sense because there's zombies in all sorts of media nowadays, right? Here, let's pick this one back up. Okay, never mind, Lester Bush. You get to write a solid movie here then. Okay, so it was cop, undead. There is definitely like sidekicks. I don't know if there's a mentor in that movie or not. We'll say there's a worried wife. First victim for sure, Barbara. Absolutely. Definitely shootout, but we've also used this recently, and I remember telling myself not to touch it ever again. So we won't do that one. Will we say like evil yeah, maybe Barbara gets eaten and then turns into a zombie. Pretty horrifying, right? From small town to big town. Let's say there's a hero in uniform. I haven't used that theme in a very long time. Yeah, none of these other things really vibe correctly. Like it is like shootout. I feel like we're setting ourselves up for trouble if we pick shootout. And it's like, how do you? I need a theme or a. Well, maybe it's protagonist dreams crushed, because it's like I need a theme that is like the world looks bleak at the end. We could go ambush maybe. Although ambush was just as dangerous from a almost being stale perspective as shootout was, so there's no guarantee there. Nice, still 6 out of 3. Still rotten, unfortunately. Ooh, look at this man in the vial. This guy is definitely Fallout Boy. This man becomes Radioactive Man for sure. Absolutely. All right, so now things are gonna get a little weird, because now we're gonna do 10K, 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 and 10K, and then we're gonna see how that shakes out from a, like, I suspect what's going to happen is we're going to have a very big dip in the first week, and then the following weeks are going to be within our range. But the problem is missing out on that first week's worth of revenue is pretty detrimental. This is for everyone. Children, men, women, and everybody else. I've learned to embrace the orange. If everything's orange, you pick the bottom 4 advertising things. I don't have any influence to do tricks anymore. I forgot that tricks take money, or take influence. That's my bad. Well, no tricks anymore, boys and girls. At least for me. All right. Gary Schroeder and the Alchemist's Rock, $6.1 million. Yeah, that's good. Is there a way to turn reputation into influence points other than the mayor's thing? to host a mayor's whatever. Eve of the Woken Corpses. Did I really? Wait a minute. I already wrote the zombie movie. Dude, this was so much better. Last survivor, damsel in distress, first victim, mentor, shootout, ambush, protagonist dies heroically. Holy hell, we're wait a minute, I already made this movie. Did that happen last episode? Man, I have a short-term memory. That's funny. It's been a couple days since I've actually recorded. But that is very funny. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna see which one performs better. Because the funny thing is, I think both of them are going to come out in the same year. Because you're only going to take 87 days to write, and you're gonna come out. I mean, probably towards the beginning of the year, and then you'll definitely come out probably later in the year. So it'll be very interesting to see. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to get both of them out there, see how they perform, but then I'd like to nominate both of them for the following year's Pollux Awards and see which one of them wins. If any, they might not win at all because they're both horror movies. All right, the Mossy Chevalier. Not a 7 out of 7, unfortunately. Kind of curious. You didn't like the parent figure? That was like my best facsimile for King Arthur. I guess you didn't care about that. Really? Horror and Arthurian legend doesn't go together? You haven't seen The Green Knight then, sir. It's not like typical horror, it's like dread. Existential dread. You need to see more movies, Mr. Bates. Or what's his name? I forgot his name already. Oh, that's right. You can't get a good castle, unfortunately. Can get a good town square. So that's something. Nope. 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 Yep. Here we go. Okay. Let's get this set up. Go with Christensen here. We'll go with Victor. Well, you know what? We should probably be punching as hard as we can just to kick this one up as high as we can, since the writing is already starting off on kind of a lesser foot. So we would like to come back with something a little stronger from the actor and director perspective. Vengeful spirit. Good. Okay. Now, the last thing we're going to do here before I end the episode is I do want to start writing I want to set myself up for the fastest trash movie we've ever written. So we would like to run the sequel for Gary Trotter. So Daniel Radcliffe is still the evil sorcerer. Lord Voldemort. Perfect. Next, The Outcast. Gary. Wait. We can't do the same character. We'll get sued by the lady. Lord Golden Tort. And then, of course, our intrepid Gary Trotter. Yes. And then the parent figure, that was supposed to be Dumbledore, but I think we'll just skip this one. We'll call it, oh, you know who he could be? He could be Uncle Gursley. Is that close enough? The rival is Mouth Oil. I'm stealing that one straight out of Wizard People Dear Reader just because it's really good. And then the sidekick is Ronnie the Bear, also stolen from Wizard People Dear Reader because it's just too good. All right. Second movie, Gary Trotter and the Room of Hidden Things. Thighs? No! The Room of Lost Stuff. I'm got these too long of titles, man. They don't fit. All right. Now we need to parse things down. So goodbye, Ronnie the Bear. Goodbye, Uncle Gursley. Goodbye, Mouth Oil. Goodbye, Cursed Deal. And then we bring in Wizard. That is Dumbledore. Now, we must change the finale here, because in the finale of this one, the antagonist the antagonist gets killed, which is here, because Harry kills the ghostly apparition of Voldemort or whatever he is. So how fast is this one gonna get written here? I guess I'll find out. There's only 5 things in it. Don Hoover, 29 days. All right, we're starting off on a great foot for the speed of which the trash film will be written. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Hollywood Animal or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.